in one day. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm going crazy. I've been sewing and sewing. It's fabulous. So I'm just gonna wait for my channel to catch up with myself. So I have to wait for it to come up. I hope everybody's having a great holiday season. It's been busy, you know, it's just been absolutely crazy busy. I don't know, maybe it's busy like this every year and I just don't remember, but it doesn't seem like it's been busy like this the last few years, but maybe it has. Okay, it says I'm live. Hi guys, let me know if you're here. I might have to go out. Hi Mary. Let me get out of here. See if I can get it to come up. It's always a challenge. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can see you. Hi, BJ. Hi, Cindy. I know, two times in one day. I don't know. It's pretty exciting. But I said earlier this morning when I was live that I was going to make one of these Kaya Papaya Kleenex box covers, the elegant tissue box cover. I made one and it took me less than 20 minutes. I was like, you have to be kidding. You really have to be kidding. I don't know what took me so long. So here's the one I made. I recorded it, but here's the one I made. Now these are specifically made for puffs boxes. I mean, look at it. Now on this one, I just left it raw edge and I didn't even top stitch it. I think I'm gonna leave these raw edge, but I am going to top stitch them. So here is the next one I'm gonna make. The stained glass. I know. And then I'm gonna make a black one. And then this is for Tony's side of the bathroom. He wanted this one. The only downside is it takes a good amount of vinyl. Now it can be made in leather or cork as well, but yes, Karen, I need to actually, I have friends in Wisconsin. I need to check and see if they know anybody. It was in Madison, wasn't it? Yeah, we need to pray for them. Thank you for the reminder. Jan, you're on the road. It's beautiful. Okay. Hi, Misty. Hi, Asa. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, BJ1, I just told her. Susan, Sue, Barb. Hi, Barb. Hi, Anita. Hi, Lisa. Marion. Okay, you guys, we're getting a good group. This is so easy. You're going to be like, what? Really? Okay, so what I'm going to do, here is the piece. And on the front, I drew the area, and I'm going to stitch around this time. I didn't on this one. I just left it raw edge, which is fine, you know. It works. It's not a big deal. Let me get my directions because there is specifics. Hi, Kim. Madison. Okay, Karen. Yeah. I have some friends that live in La Crosse. So I need to check with them, actually. Okay. So I'm going to pull you down so you can see, because this is going to be a pretty short live because I got to go make dinner. I am going to stitch around my box. This time I am going to stitch around the box, and then I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to back stitch. Oh dear, did you see that? I almost knocked over my clips. That would have been disastrous. I'm just bringing up my needle just a hair so I don't get a missed stitch. Oh, it did. It missed it. Did you see that? Oh, my thread broke. Well, how in the world did that happen? That's a bummer. It's okay. We'll fix it. You can hardly even see this thread on here anyway, so that's okay. The pattern is from Kaya Papaya. Kaya Papaya Designs. Let me show you the front of the pattern real quick. It's a cheap pattern. It's $3.50. So it's pretty reasonable. And these are so fast to make. Okay, I'm gonna start right here in the same hole that I was in. There we go. I'm just gonna back stitch. Come up just a little. Okay. Now in the pattern, she calls for you to cut it like a regular zipper hole and fold it back and then top stitch. I'm just looking for any. But I don't think it needs it. So what I'm gonna do, I always go a little rogue, you know. I'm just gonna cut out this middle part right close to my stitching. Just about 1/8 of an inch from my stitching. And you know what? I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife. Hi, Rachel. Thank you, BJ. Okay. So I'm just going about 1/8 of an inch from my stitching. Don't cut your stitching. That would be disastrous. And you could actually cut this before you stitched it. That would work too. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Not that I would ever skin a cat. That's just an old saying. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of my markings. This vinyl, BJ, you could list it. It's from your vinyl source. Stained glass, I believe it's what it's called. So that's all there is to that. I mean, you don't even have to stitch it, really. There is just a little. There we go. All right, now we're going to turn it over, and we're going to mark on each of these sides what she tells you to in the pattern. Because these are going to be folded up for the bottom. So there's no raw edge on the bottom. It came out in 23. I don't know how I missed it. Because I've done a lot of her patterns. I don't know how I missed it, honestly. You know, you get busy and you just miss stuff. Okay. Hey, Linda. Hey, Wendy. Okay. So I didn't have much thread here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. There's hardly any thread left. I'm so glad I changed my bobbin. So this, I'm going to get rid of this one. Oop. I had 3 of these bobbins. Don't ask me why. This is the thread from the Sew Whatever box. It's nice thread. I think it's text, text 80. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's text 80. I was going to try and get 2 done, but I don't know that I'll have time. I'm kind of messing around with stuff, aren't I? All right, so now we're going to fold these edges right sides together and sew them at the seam allowance in the pattern. That's all there is to this. It is so easy. And I'm just going to do them all at the same time. So you just bring those raw edges together up to the point on all 4 corners. You guys are going to be amazed. I mean, you know, sometimes it's the simplest things that intimidates you. And I really wasn't intimidated. I just had never even thought about this. It's just amazing to me. These designers are just very smart people. Very smart. Okay. Now, the seam allowance is pretty important in here. In fact, she tells you to draw it on here. I did not on the last one, and I think I'm okay just following my seam here. But it's pretty important to make your seams correct so it fits nice and snugly. And then you're going to want to trim this corner away, just like that. Let's do the next one. Trim that corner. I mean, hi Sharon. I'm going to show you why this is really a nice pattern. We buy all our Kleenx boxes at Sam's. And, you know, we don't really care what the box looks like, but I have a couple boxes in here that I'm going to use to cover with these. And I don't particularly like the box, so this is perfect. You can make it your own. You know, to match your decor or whatever it is. It's just amazing. Okay, now what I did on the last one is I put a little piece of double-sided tape about 1 inch up because you want these bottoms to be flat because we're gonna sew around the bottom. So I'm just doing about 1 inch up. Oh, you guys, I was so cold earlier. I turned the heat on, and now I'm roasting in here. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Barbara Ann. Don't worry. Don't apologize. This is such a fast sew that, I mean, really, it's going to take... Now, I'm talking, you know me. I'm a little bitty chatterbox. Did I cut all my corners? No, I didn't cut this one. So cut all these top corners and then make these nice and flat. And she talks about seam rolling them. I just, this vinyl and the one I made earlier, I just finger pressed, and that's all it needed. Okay. But these bottom corners, you really want to be flat, so when we put the tape on all the way around, it stays nice and flat. Okay, with 2 more corners. If I can get my paper to come off my tape. I suppose if you wanted to use a cylinder arm, you could top stitch these. This pattern doesn't require a cylinder arm though, at all. You could use it though. Okay. Now, I hope I have enough tape. We're gonna go all the way around at that line, and then we're gonna fold down to that line. So cute, so cute. This one is gonna be on my side of the bathroom, by my sink. It's purple, pink, you know. Okay. Hi, Maja from Australia. Hi, Sherry. Okay, here we go. Let's take the paper off the tape. And let's fold that down to the line. Now, on the last one, and she even says this in the pattern, just clip your corners. And it really depends on what you're using, how well it stays down. Everything but the corner on the last one and this one appears it's going to stay down pretty good. So I'm just folding down to that line. So it's about 1/4 of an inch. Doesn't need much. I mean, you could honestly make these for the seasons. You could make Christmas ones. And, you know, all the different seasons. Fall, summer, Halloween. I can see people going crazy. Okay. All right, we're almost done. So there it is. And now I'm going to just do a top stitch all the way around. And I'm going to do it from the outside so I can see what I'm doing. Check my stitch length. And then we'll be done. I know it. It's amazing. And I'm just back stitching. I am using about a 4-inch stitch length. I don't know why I've never made any of these before. These are great holiday gifts too, honestly. Okay, I'm going to cut these because they're getting in my way. Okay. This vinyl source, your vinyl source, vinyl stitches very well. It's soft, and for this purpose, it's perfect. You could interface it if you wanted it to be a little stiffer, but for this, you don't really need it. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, let me clip and burn my threads. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jane. Hey, Fran. Okay, so I've just top stitched the bottom. I'm just going to clean up a few loose threads here. And then we're going to turn it right side out and put it on because we're done. That's how fast these are. I know. I was actually surprised. Now, I didn't do the whole top hold the same way she did, but that wouldn't add hardly any time, really. Just poke out your corners. Now, she does say these were designed specifically for puffs boxes. So here's this puff box. Now, this is just not my color. Some people may love it. It's just not me. Hi, Anna. You could put a zipper overlay. Oh, you could, Anna. You certainly could. That would be cute for a contrast. All right, let's put this baby on. That is it, guys. I mean, they just fit perfectly. That's it. I mean, talk about, I don't even know what she calls it in the pattern. I'm sure she calls it a beginner. Let me see. Confident beginner. I don't, you know, just like I say with any pattern, it doesn't require you to be a extreme sewist to do most of these patterns. You could do them if you just take your time. Look at that. So here's this one. I know I did 2 purples. So here's the 2 I've made. This one I didn't top stitch around the hole. This one I did. I mean, and you know what? I put it on, let me put it on the other way. Let me do it this way. The hole's a little bit wider on this side. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm telling you. Look how cute they are. Do you know, I mean, it takes, I don't know what she tells you. It takes a 16 by 16 piece of vinyl. So it's almost a half a yard of a roll. Well, not really. A 16 by 16 piece. I don't even know what a roll is. 54 by 18 usually. So could you get 3 of these out of 1 roll? I don't know my math. What's 16 times 3? Do I have a calculator here? Yes, I do. What's 16 times 3? You could get 3 of these out of a 54 by 18 inch roll. That is not bad. That's really not too bad. Look at this. How cute is that? Anna, I really like the overlay idea. I really, really like that overlay. Number 1, that gives this hole a little more weight. I like that idea. Maybe I'll do that. This is going to be my husband's. This is what he chose. Very exciting. This is what he chose. But I think I might do an overlay for his. What do you think? I'm trying to think of what color overlay I could do. I guess I could just do a black overlay. Thank you, BJ. I am so terrible at math. It's not even funny. Your tissue box in the car, why not? Now the pattern does include it. Here, let me show you the front of the pattern, because the front of the pattern has it for a bigger box of Kleenex. So, I mean, look at this picture back here. I mean, so the small ends up being 4 3/4 by 5 by 4 1/2. The large is 9 by 3 3/4 by 5. I'm telling you. You know, it's fun to find a little project that is so easy and takes very little time. Hi, Louise. Definitely an overlay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I just think that would give this a little more weight to lay flatter. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Now you could make it in cork. I guess cork would work. I just, sometimes I worry about corners and cork cracking, even though I have really good cork. If you have a sharp corner, it tends to crack. Although this one isn't really going to have any pull on it over time, really. So cork might work too. I have some really pretty cork. Nice project to cleanse the palette. A leather one, yes. I could make a leather one. The only thing about it is it takes a good amount. A 16 by 16 piece of leather is not a cheap piece of leather. So I'll have to think about it. Now, I did get some really inexpensive, as the word goes, inexpensive leather that I could try. This probably would not be good with lambskin, only because lambskin is too thin, and I think it would stretch. You're filming, so you have me on mute. Lori. Hi, guys. Hi, Lori. Hi, Wild Pony. You could just put me on. Just turn on the volume, and I'll just say hi to everybody on your video. Lori and I are two peas in a pod. Oh, I just got something on my shirt. All right, so there you go. I mean, you guys need to go get it and make some. There is nothing to these. So this one I did not stitch around. This one I did stitch around the box. The next one I'm going to do, I am going to put an overlay. So I have a black one, this one for my husband cut out, and then I have just a plain black one. So this one would be pretty with the colorful overlay. Yeah. I'm trying to think, this would look good in our guest room if I did some kind of a overlay that has red in it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, that's it, guys. What is that? 29 minutes. I know. I told you it would be pretty short, and that was even with me doing lots of talking. Lori, I could just say hello. Hello, Lori. Hello, Wild Pony Designs followers. This is Barbie from Jeannie's Designs. I'm just saying hello to my friend Lori at Wild Pony Designs while she's filming. Hi, Lori. Hi, Wild Pony. Okay, guys, that is it. Go get the pattern. The pattern is $3.50 from Kaya Papaya. And it's called the Elegant Tissue Box Cover. Nothing to it. You get two sizes. You get the nice square size, and then you get the bigger size, and they're made for puffs, just so you know. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. 2 lives in one day. I don't know what I am thinking. Now I got to go make dinner. All right. Hope you have a great evening. There's football on tonight. I don't even know who's playing. The Chiefs won yesterday, guys. They're 13-1. It's an absolute miracle that they're 13-1. If you have watched the Chiefs at all, most of the games have come down to the last couple minutes. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm hoping they can three-peat, but you never know. All right, bye, guys. Have a good night. Talk to you later.